News on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Throw left side, complete. That's Warner. Complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
12 yards. Brings up 3rd and 13.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, Bridgewater intercepted for the 3rd time. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick 6. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot down.
And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big-time play there for the Falcons. 51 yards, so barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. From the gun, Bridgewater. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
1st down.
The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Brian Burns in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
Leads to 3rd down.
Throwing, Bridgewater. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. D.D. Westbrook, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Well, the scoreboard still does not look good, but at least they polished off that goose egg.
Yeah, they've been thoroughly outplayed in the first half. Finally, a little spark of life, but it's going to take a lot more to add to that flame for them to thoroughly get back into this one.
And this will make it into the end zone. And he returns this to the 22.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Mixon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Mixon. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. That play gets him 6 yards and sets them up with a 1st and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line. 2nd and goal. Now Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Joe Mixon on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And the lead will grow by 1 more.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Falcons 7.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. 3rd and long now after the sack, and we'll see if Bridgewater has a response. Final play of the half, Bridgewater. Looking long for Westbrook. And that is incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They'll run with Mixon. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long. Why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and that leads to a play action sack. One goes a punt of 34 yards that time. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
22-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, Charles, they trail by 3 scores. Look, they're not completely out of this, but it's sort of go time right now.
Yeah, and they knew that coming out after halftime, it was going to take a collective effort to get back into this ball game. The defense got the stop for them, so maybe that can get things started. Now the offense has to pick their game up as well. If they can put a score on the board, hey, they can get back into there.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 16 yards, a 1st down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
They go play action. Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. D.D. Westbrook, his intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Atlanta, Georgia's the spot, and glad to have you along for the ride. 3rd quarter action, 2nd and 10. To the air again with Bridgewater. The open man is Westbrook. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 41. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Warner. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 7 yards to pick up there. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater. To the right side and complete to Hurst. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
A 1st down throw for Bridgewater. As he throws there, incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And now it's 2nd down.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
A 2nd down throw for Bridgewater. Did he drop it? He dropped it in the end zone.
For D.D. Westbrook.
So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
The left side completion to Jones. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Atlanta.
15-yard line.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he is going to lose yardage here. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, they just can't get off the ground. And that play, they wound up losing yardage.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown. Aaron Jones, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Now Bridgewater will lead the troops up to go for 2. Bridgewater again, buying time to his left. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead a little bit further.
31, Falcons.
Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football